Good afternoon, everyone. We are presenting our project called Smart Studio System. The system is designed to help film and photography studios manage booking more efficiently. Instead of relying on manual reservation record, the system provides a centralized platform for handling studio reservation, client information, schedules, and service. Before we begin, let me introduce our team. Our project was developed by four members: Zarif Mizal, Muhammad Zulfahmi, Ilham Wafi, and Naufal Nabil. Each member contribute to different aspects of the project, including system design, programming, testing, documentation, and presentation preparation. Okay, the Smart Studio system was created to simplify the management of film and photography studio booking. Traditionally, studio reservations are often handled manually, which can lead to scheduling conflicts, misplaced records, and inefficient management. Our system centralizes all booking information, allowing staff to manage client details, studio reservation, schedules, and service package in one place. The system supports three main service: photography session, film production shoots, and equipment rental service. To ensure the system is efficient, reliable, and user-friendly, we incorporated several important design considerations. First, we implemented a polymorphic architecture where different reservation types such as photo shoots, video recordings, and rental inherit from a common reservation class. This improves code organization and maintainability. Second, with the system use a dynamic context-aware user interface where form fields automatically change based on the selected service type, making the interface cleaner and easier to use. We also include an interactive blueprint canvas, allowing users to select studio space visually through coordinated base mapping. To maintain data quality, the system performs multi-tier validation using Java, parsing, and custom exceptions. Finally, every booking action is automatically saved through transactional persistence, reducing the risk of data loss, while color-coded element improve user experience and navigation.
My name is Muhammad Zulfahmi. Now I will explain the features. The Smart Studio system contains several useful features. These include dynamic form, an interactive blueprint canvas, live equipment tracking, booking removal function, automatic booking ID generation, data validation, and automatic data storage. These, fi- these features help improve efficient, reduce booking conflict, and provide a better user experience for both staff and customer. Okay, we go to the Java code. For this project, we use Java programming language together with Java Swing GUI for the user interface. We also apply object-oriented programming concept, file handling, and serialization technique. The main service provided by the system are photobook booking, video recording booking, equipment rental, reservation tracking, and lastly, inventory monitoring. Now I will explain some important coding functions used in the system. Function coding is number one, act as the parent class for all elevation type. Function number two is create a new elevation object based on the selected service type, photo booking, video recording, and equipment rental. Function coding number three is store booking information into reservation data. Next function coding number 4 is checking whether equipment is available and in use. The last function coding is execute booking process when button is clicked.
My name is Naufal Nabil bin Abdul Sani, and I will present the UML diagram. As you can see here from the top, the user interface layout is managed by Smart Studio GUI, and by this arrow, which is this downwards arrow labeled with communicates with, you can see that the GUI is directly linked to the reservation manager class. This will make sure any action from the interface will be automatically passed down to the reservation manager. And also here you can see that the reservation manager also acts as a lifecycle owner, maintaining a 1-to-0 composite relationship with our central abstract class reservation here. So from to the left of the reservation class, also you can see that the reservation class uses nested composition to bundle the client details class and reminder while showing a unidirectional encapsulates arrow to the booking ID class. And up to the left here, you can see a dash inheritance line point to the serializable and payable interface, defining our data saving and billing capabilities. Directly underneath here, you can see the three solid lines with hollow arrows represent inheritance, showing photo shoot, video recording, and equipment rental here, specialized by the parent's reservation class. And also at the bottom here, you can see that the dash throws dependency lines converging from the manager and all three concrete subclasses onto the invalid reservation exception class, illustrating our unified approach to the validation handling. So next, UML table. As you can see here, there are two important interfaces, which is payable and serializable. Payable here to enforces our payment process logic, and serializable here to handles the data systems. Both of these are implemented by our central hub, the abstract reservation class here. Reservation also serves as the structural template for all booking it manages. It manages shared data like the booking ID, time slot, and studio room, while encapsulating lifecycle managed helper classes like client details and reminder inside it. To handle our specific business streams, reservation also branches into three specialized subclasses. Photoshoot, which handles the unique lighting configurations, video recording, which manages dedicated audio setups, and equipment rental for standalone gear tracking. All of these three are dependent to one custom, that is invalid reservation exception. Invalid reservation exception are to catch data validation issues before they break the system. Finally, coordinating this entire ecosystem are two classes. First, the reservation manager here, which acts as our backend engine to add, remove, and serialize booking to a file. Second here are Smart Studio GUI, which manages the interface layout of user and the user interface layout. Next, I'll pass to my friend.
Hello, my name is Zarif Nizar bin Muhammad Faizal, and I will be presenting the demonstration of how will the staff manager use this system. So firstly, our system comes with a menu bar with file function, view function, and help function. Under the file function, there is new reservation for new bookings, save data for save booking on that day, or load data for loading the data from yesterday or any other day of booking on the file of booking. And then there is exit function to exit from the system. And then under the view function, there is a list all and calendar view function. List all function is for listing all the bookings on that file that is picked, and then the calendar view will be continued on the next project. And lastly, there is a help function. Under the help, there is an option I mean there is about, which shows what the system is about or the info of the system. So as you can see, this is our system main interface. On the left panel we have the input box, and then the center panel we have the option box or the selection box for the input on the left panel, and then on the right panel we have the output panel. So firstly, after clicking the new reservation, the staff will need to register the client full name in the client name box. And next, the staff will have to choose studio space that the client book. And there is 3 studio space available, which is Studio Alpha, Filorama, Studio Beta, Green Screen, and Podcast Lounge. And after that, the staff will have to choose the time frame for the client booking. And next is the staff will have to choose the service type for the client booking. There is 3 service types available, which is photo shoot, video recording, and equipment rental. These 3 will influence the next step. If the client booking is a photo shoot booking, the next step is the staff will choose the lighting setup that is available. And if the client booking is video recording service type, the next step is to choose production equipment that the client book. And if the client booking is equipment rental, the staff will have to choose the equipment rental that the client book. And after filling all the input box on the left panel, the staff will have to click on the commit booking to save the booking of the client. And after clicking the commit booking button, on the right panel there will be the client book record of reservation and display the final fee after promo if there is any for their booking. So let's say the client booking is completed or they want to cancel their booking. The staff can just click on the client information on the right panel and then choose between the 2 buttons on the bottom, which is complete session and cancel booking. If the client want to cancel their booking, the staff can just click on their information and cancel booking. Or if the client booking is completed, the staff can just click on the client information and click on the complete session to complete their booking. So why we implement the complete session and cancel booking feature on this system? So we implement this feature is because this studio doesn't have a lot of equipment available. There is only one per type. So we put status on the equipment which is available and in use. So if the equipment is in use status, then the new client that came for a booking for the same equipment, they cannot book the equipment because the equipment is in use status. So they can only book that equipment after the status become available. So in conclusion, the Smart Studio system is a comprehensive solution designed to improve the management of film and photography studio booking. This system integrates various services and it also has a user-friendly interface which allows staff to perform daily tasks more efficiently. And overall, the Smart Studio system modernizes the traditional booking process by providing an organized and automated environment for studio management. This not only improves operational efficiency but also enhance the overall experience for both staff and the customers. That's all from us. Thank you.